Tai Lung, a name synonymous with a Kung Fu Panda story. We all remember his powerful presence as the iconic villain in the franchise's first chapter. Now, the buzz is undeniable. Whispers suggest Tai Lung might be poised for a long-awaited return in Kung Fu Panda 4, stirring excitement among fans. But amidst this anticipation, there is an uncharted territory, a world of fan theories, obscure Easter eggs, and hidden depths of his story that few have ventured into. Join us as we unravel the mysteries surrounding Tai Lung's potential comeback, exploring the untold sides of his tale, and deciphering the hints paving the way for his enigmatic reappearance in the upcoming sequel. Tai Lung's story mirrors real-life parent-child dynamics. In this interpretation, Shifu represents the parent figure, and Tai Lung embodies the golden boy child, the one who seems to possess all the desired qualities and potential. Initially, Shifu's approach with Tai Lung is filled with love and support, but as time progresses, he becomes fixated on molding Tai Lung into the Dragon Warrior. Tai Lung's story echoes that of many children pushed to fulfill their parents' aspirations. Despite his immense talents, the pressure to conform to his father figure's desires lead him down a path of resentment and vengeance when he realizes that the imposed destiny doesn't align with his true desires or capabilities. This theory mirrors real-life scenarios where parents, driven by their ambitions or ideals, impose their dreams upon their children. The pressure to pursue specific careers or life paths can result in children feeling trapped, ultimately leading to bitterness and disappointment when their actual aspirations clash with parental expectation. He was never denied the Dragon Scroll. The fan theory surrounding Tai Lung's denial of the Dragon Scroll in Kung Fu Panda is intriguing.
Read it and become the Dragon Warrior,
and opens up new perspectives of his character. Here's a breakdown of the theory. In the film, it's proposed that Tai Lung was never inherently denied the scroll. Instead, the denial was a test. According to this theory, the dojo used the denial of the scroll as a final test to an acolyte's character. The true test wasn't about the scroll itself, but how the acolyte would react to the denial. The belief is that if Tai Lung had truly internalized the teachings of balance and inner peace, alongside with his physical training, he would have accepted the denial with humility. The act of acceptance would have proven his inner worthiness and showcased that he was prepared to handle the power of the Dragon Warrior. However, Tai Lung's reaction of anger and hatred demonstrated his failure to pass this crucial test. Despite his exceptional abilities, he lacked the necessary humility and control over his emotions, which ultimately led to his disqualification from receiving the scroll. This theory emphasizes that it wasn't about Tai Lung's lack of skill or worthiness, but his inability to exercise responsibility over his power. The subtle hint in the movie where the scroll is revealed to be empty serves as a symbolic reinforcement of this theory. It signifies that the true power lies within oneself and cannot be simply granted through external means. Master Oogway dropped Tai Lung at Shifu's doorstep. This theory dives into the peculiar circumstance of Tai Lung being left at the martial arts training station as a baby. The narrative suggests that Shifu's lifelong goal of attaining inner peace was connected to Tai Lung and Po in an unexpected way. Po's arrival, as seen in the movies, plays a crucial role in Shifu's journey towards mastering inner peace. However, the theory argues that Tai Lung might have been an earlier attempt at this same goal. Oogway, being a master planner, might have placed Tai Lung at the doorstep as a sort of test, or an attempt to guide Shifu towards achieving inner peace through raising a child. The theory goes on to suggest that Tai Lung's eventual fall from grace and his inability to embrace the teachings negatively impacted Shifu, hindering his own path to inner peace. This shift in Shifu's demeanor and inability to confront Tai Lung as he had before is highlighted. Moreover, the attempts to explain Oogway's actions and decisions, speculating that his plans might have backfired with Tai Lung. The idea is that Oogway, who is portrayed as a master planner, might have made an error in judgment by allowing Tai Lung to be trained by Shifu, despite being a visionary who could supposedly foresee events. Why Kai didn't use Tai Lung as a zombie? The absence of Tai Lung as a zombie in Kung Fu Panda 3, despite Kai's ability to resurrect deceased warriors, does raise some interesting questions. While Kai demonstrated the power to resurrect deceased Kung Fu masters as zombies, it's curious why he didn't utilize Tai Lung among his forces. One possible reason could be the level of control needed over these zombies. Tai Lung's formidable combat style and immense skills might have made him challenging to control in battle, or prone to damage, unlike other warriors like Master Porcupine, who might have been more manageable. Additionally, Kai's shock or surprise when his zombies were damaged suggests that Tai Lung's combat prowess and resilience might have made him a riskier choice for deployment. Tai Lung's defeat by Po in the past could also factor in that Kai might have considered Tai Lung a known quantity and chosen not to deploy him against the Dragon Warrior. Moreover, considering Kai's awareness of Tai Lung's history with Po and potentially even the prophecy surrounding the Dragon Warrior, he might have calculated that Tai Lung was destined to lose regardless of training or chi. This insight could have led Kai to retain Tai Lung's chi for himself, instead of projecting it into a form that might have been fated to be defeated again. Master Oogway orchestrated the release of Tai Lung from prison. This theory revolves around the fact that Oogway purposely orchestrated Tai Lung's release to teach Shifu a lesson, which is quite an intriguing one. The premise suggests that Oogway, portrayed as a somewhat mischievous figure, intentionally predicted Tai Lung's return to incite a reaction from Shifu. By foretelling Tai Lung's return, Oogway might have manipulated the situation to provoke Shifu into taking extra precautions, believing that Tai Lung would escape. Oogway's statement, "One often meets their destiny on the path to avoid it," could imply a level of confidence or arrogance in knowing that he is pulling the strings that will lead to Tai Lung's escape. It should be highlighted that Oogway didn't explicitly say Tai Lung would escape, but rather return. Shifu, jumping to conclusions and driven by his desire to prevent Tai Lung's escape, inadvertently caused the very event he sought to avoid. The theory dives deeper, suggesting that Oogway's vision might have shown Tai Lung in the Jade Palace, but without context. There's speculation that in Oogway's vision, Tai Lung could have been released after Po became the Dragon Warrior and received teachings from Shifu. This scenario might have led to Shifu apologizing to Tai Lung, altering the outcome of Tai Lung's disposition upon his return. Tai Lung is coming in Kung Fu Panda 4. The speculated return of Tai Lung in Kung Fu Panda 4 seems to be tied to intriguing details from the trailer, hinting at his reemergence from the spirit realm. The visual cues, like Tai Lung glowing amidst a golden background reminiscent of the spirit realm's primary look in Kung Fu Panda 3. It suggests a link between his return and the otherworldly realm. The involvement of the chameleon holding the Staff of Wisdom, a potential artifact connected to Chi and the realm, adds depth to this narrative thread. The franchise had left Tai Lung's fate somewhat ambiguous after the Wuxi fingerhold move in the original movie. However, subsequent sequels, particularly Kung Fu Panda 3, clarified that this move sends individuals to the spirit realm. This revelation directly aligns with Tai Lung's fate, as the move Po used against him resulted in a yellow explosion, indicative of banishing someone to the spirit realm. The implication now is that Tai Lung's returning Kung Fu Panda 4 emerges from his departure from the spirit realm. The franchise seems to have laid their groundwork for this reveal through the interconnected details across the sequels, bridging the gap between his apparent banishment and his resurgence in the forthcoming movie. This setup not only solidifies the continuity within the story, but also offers an exciting possibility for Tai Lung's character arc, exploring his journey through the spirit realm and his eventual return, potentially with newfound knowledge or abilities related to Chi and the realm itself. The notion of Tai Lung potentially losing his Kung Fu abilities in Kung Fu Panda 4, as the trailer hints at the chameleon stealing Tai Lung's martial arts skills, it presents a significant challenge for the once powerful villain. His escape from prison, signaling his return, might offer Tai Lung a chance to showcase his fighting prowess once more. However, the twist of having his Kung Fu skills taken away suggests a formidable setback for him. This twist could potentially leave him weaker and stripped of his defining abilities, leading to a pivotal transformation in his character arc. Should Tai Lung indeed find himself without his Kung Fu prowess, it set the stage for a compelling narrative arc. He might be forced to start afresh, relearning martial arts from scratch. This process could prompt a profound internal journey, compelling Tai Lung to confront his past actions and motivations. If you enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe to the channel and watch the next one. Thank you.